Michael Jordan has added his voice to the growing chorus of players, coaches and executives demanding justice for the death of George Floyd and an end to police brutality against African Americans. The six-time NBA champion and current Charlotte Hornets owner made a rare foray in the political arena on Sunday, saying he was pained and angry and that people of color in the U.S. had enough. In a strongly worded statement, Jordan offered his support to the protesters and called for change. Biden condemns violence surrounding protests. "I am deeply saddened, truly pained and plain angry," Jordan said. "I stand with those who are calling out the ingrained racism and violence toward people of color in our country. We have had enough." Floyd died on May 25 while in custody of the Minneapolis Police Department, and his death has triggered widespread protests across the country after several videos emerged of a white police officer kneeling on Floyd's neck for many minutes while making the arrest. In one of the videos, the victim can be heard saying he's unable to breathe before seemingly losing consciousness. The policeman who knelt on Floyd's neck has since been fired and charged with third-degree murder. On Sunday night, nationwide protests raged on for a sixth consecutive day as protesters clashed with the police in Minneapolis, Washington and Los Angeles. In some instances, protests have been marred by widespread looting, but Jordan urged demonstrators to remain peaceful and prevent the actions of a few from clouding their message. Echoing the stance of Killer Mike, the Atlanta rapper who delivered a powerful TV statement on Friday night calling for protesters not to vandalize the city but to take political actions, Jordan urged protesters to channel their anger through legitimate channels and make their voices heard at the ballot booth. "I don't have the answers, but our collective voices show strength and the inability to be divided by others," he continued. "We must listen to each other, show compassion and empathy and never turn our backs on senseless brutality. We need to continue peaceful expressions against injustice and demand accountability. Our unified voice needs to put pressure on our leaders to change our laws, or else we need to use our vote to create systemic change. Every one of us needs to be part of the solution, and we must work together to ensure justice for all."